Welcome back to Timmons Arena, the final semifinal matchup of the day. But Carson Newman's Charles Clark, like you guys mentioned, if he gets 7 points tonight, will become the SAC's all-time leading scorer. And I talked with Coach Benton, and he said that he's not only an outstanding player, he's an even better person. Has led this team to a SAC tournament title, NCAA appearances, and 4 straight winning seasons. And when he graduates this May, guys, he will leave behind a legacy not only at Carson Newman, but in the South Atlantic Conference as well.
No question, Taylor. Abraham feeling good as he hit in semifinal number 2 at the right to play LMU. We talked about Todd Withers in the open. 3's wild for him. 3 rebounds, 3 points, 3 blocks in 8 minutes. Our Taylor Cunningham has more on the senior first team all-conference.
Ryan, 3 might be the magic number for him because he can also shoot the 3 ball really well, but he was lightly recruited in high school and only had 1 college offer, which was from Queens, where he ended up, and he said he's put on about 25 to 30 pounds of muscle, and in his senior season has really been catching attention of NBA scouts, and I know he would like to go on and continue his career and extend it into the league, guys.
Thanks, Taylor. Grant, the Queens Royals leading the Eagles 41-32, and the mascot has been opposite of us, upset and then happy, and now brightening the day for some Royals fans. Taylor Cunningham has more on this Queens team and how they are reaching out to the community.
Yesterday before practice, the SAC Community Engagement Department reached out to Queens and chose them to partake in the event this year. So the entire team went to a local preschool nearby where they read with the kids and then took them out on the basketball court, shot around with them, did some drills, and just really wanted to show this Greenville community how much they care for hosting this tournament. And Coach Lundy said giving back to the community is a huge part of his program. He said he wants his guys to understand we're not just athletes, we're part of something bigger.
And that's what college athletics really all about. Bart Lundy's with our Taylor Cunningham.
Coach, great start for your team in this first half. How would you assess their offensive play?
I thought it was really good at times when we were attacking the basket. We did take some quick ones when we got a lead that allowed them back in the game, but for the most part, it was pretty efficient.
What do you want to see differently in the second half?
I think continuing to have an attack mentality, try to get the ball in the paint, get paint touches, and then kick out the shooters. So we'll see what happens.
Thanks so much. Best of luck.
Thank you, Taylor.
Bart Lundy, last year the Queens Royals, the tournament.
Welcome back to Timmons Arena. We are at halftime of the final semifinal matchup here in Greenville, South Carolina. Queens takes the lead at the half over Carson Newman, and now I am joined by the head coach of Lincoln Memorial, who picked up the win just a little while ago. And Coach, what a dominating performance for you guys. I talked with you at halftime. I said you guys are getting into a little bit more rhythm. You jokingly said, I'm glad you think so. But in the second half, your team really took control of the game. What was the defining moment?
Well, I think, we were able to be really persistent defensively. A lot of times when you shoot the ball as poorly as we did, I think the score was like 10-4. We were down with, 10, making it tough on Wingate for the entire 40 minutes. 4
of your starters finished in double figures, and you have that dangerous trio. But you told me yesterday that this team is one of the most unselfish basketball teams that you've coached. Is that why they have been so successful, not only in years past, but specifically this year?
Yeah, I think, they share. They make the right basketball plays. They understand it's about the team. To play that style on both sides of the ball, and we know that's the path to success.
Heading back to the SAC championship game tomorrow, was that the goal as you reflect back to the beginning of the season for your team to get back to this game all along?
Yeah, it's a part of the process. I think, we always set, for us, we talk at the beginning of the year, there's only one goal we've had us to win the whole thing. Anything basketball now, because now is when it matters the most. So we want to be peaking going into the NCAA tournament next week.
Coach Schertz, thank you so much, and best of luck to your team tomorrow. Congrats on the win today. And the winner of this game will take on the Lincoln Memorial team tomorrow night in the final SAC championship. We'll be back after these messages. Stay with us here.
At the half, the Queens Royals leading the Carson Newman Eagles with the right to face LMU in the tournament championship tomorrow. What will the Eagles need to do here in the second half? Taylor Cunningham is with Chuck Benson, the head man at Carson Newman.
Thank you so much, Brian. Coach Benson, what was your message to your team at the half as they trailed? in this first quarter?
Well, what's frustrating to me is tonight, for whatever reason, our unity's non-existent. Much harder with a greater sense of urgency and purpose.
You told me unity was a big factor on this team. What's going to be the key down the stretch of this game in order to come out with the win?
Well, like I said, we got to be together collectively. We got to play harder. Hopefully, we make some shots.
They've got a couple of stops here to send it that way.
And guys, Coach Lundy called that timeout because he knew Carson Newman was getting hot, but he was telling his guys in the huddle that we're playing fine, guys. He said he just wants them to communicate a little better out there on the court.
And we will send it courtside to chat with Sean Willett.
That's right, I am here with the guy who really dominated in this game. How did your team get it done tonight over Queens?
We just like to push the floor and push the tempo, and we can just get the win.
Personally, you finished the night with 17 points, 11 rebounds. You had that big dunk in the second half. I know you were having fun out there, but was that the best that you felt offensively?
Not really. I was kind of winded at first. I just had to get my.
Tomorrow you will face the #1 team in the nation for the 3rd time this season. How hungry is your team to face them once again?
Oh, we're ready. We're ready for that. We've been waiting for that all year.